Rumours for Season 28's rank rewards? Let's begin. As we always do, let's brush over quickly what we got last week as fast as we possibly can. Last week we got the second week of the 5th anniversary event, where if you progressed through the story, you would get Mercenary's B tier skin, Castle Umbra Orphan, that was a B tier. There was also the final showdown event where you could battle the Necromancer, and there were different ways of you doing that. You could redo the story to be able to get different stats to be able to beat him, and if you did it a certain amount of times, you would get rewards, including portrait frames, furniture, and more. There was also the Adventurer's Guide Week 2, where if you could complete Week 1 and Week 2 events, you would get a dynamic graffiti, a standby motion permanent unlock card, and more rewards. Another event that we had was the Panda's Protector event. There was an event that returned from last year. If you completed the puzzle, you would receive the B tier pet baby panda if you didn't already own it, a portrait, frame, and more. These rewards were all the same ones as last year, so if anyone did already have these rewards, you would get a special label that was unique to people who'd already completed this event. In the store, we got the return of the Gardener's S tier skin Monstrous Bird and Ripper's S tier skin Tuberose, along with their accessories. We got Gravekeeper's S tier package Half Elf's Journey that came along with his Half Elf Knight skin and the accessory World Tree's Blessing. Also, we got the Panda series skins, one for Doctor that is the new one called Bamboo Guardian that's on a 40% discount, and we also got Little Girl's Panda Friend skin returned to the store, along with a small package and a Panda Cradle A tier furniture piece. In the event store, the sticker shop specifically, they added 4 more stickers that you could purchase. They nerfed Opera Singer with 4 different changes. They changed her normal attack speed, her cooldown of her Shadow Dance teleport ability, her attack recovery is now longer, and they also made it so that the Shadow Dance, the teleport once again, would make a sound upon teleporting to notify both the hunter and the survivor that they were doing it. So let's talk about what we're getting this week. Exciting new content as we are slowly approaching the Danganronpa crossover that's coming up next month. So this week we're getting week 3 of the 5th anniversary. This is going to include the Adventurer's Guide week 3, where if you complete all the quests from week 1, week 2, and week 3, you'll be able to receive a permanent A tier unlock card. This is a big reward, something that you don't get too often, so make sure that you do all of those quests so you can get this special reward. And if you complete the login event for the 5th anniversary event, you'll be able to get a B tier unlock card that I think is also a permanent unlock card. They've given us a permanent standby already, a permanent emote as far as I remember, and also these 2 permanent A tier and B tier skins. This week we should also be getting the new survivor Aeroplanist with all the abilities that I've covered in previous videos. I do have a live stream where I covered his abilities. I don't think they've changed anything about him. I don't think they've nerfed or buffed him, but they probably will change his abilities upon release. They don't really announce those, they just appear upon the day of the release to everybody else. He should be available in the store as of this Thursday. He's not coming in essence, so you'll just be able to purchase him with your clues. But also in the store, you'll be able to find Aeroplanist's character package, that is his S tier package. The package will contain his character, skin, and also his accessory. His skin that you'll be able to purchase in the store for fragments and also for echoes is the S tier skin, Stellar Wings, and you'll also be able to get his accessory in the store, also for fragments and echoes as far as I know, that is called Beyond the Sky. It's an A tier accessory. We have seen the effects and we have seen the skin, what it looks like in a video, and I would say the accessory is okay. It's kind of what I expected, maybe a little less than what I had expected, but it does have some effects. Some more content that you'll be able to see in the store is you'll be able to get Painter's Ivory Tower skin this week. It's called Turpentine. That should be available for 60 echoes. Again, unless they've changed the prices. I can't remember if they ever changed the prices for those. You'll also find Bloody Queen's A tier skin that is a once skin available called Promised Day. This skin is available only for echoes as far as I remember, so make sure you have those echoes saved up because this skin is absolutely beautiful. We've seen what it looks like in game and it looks really, really good. It's possible they'll add some more adjustments as they nerf or buff Opera Singer, or maybe some other adjustments for other modes, but they haven't really announced anything as of the day of recording. So that's all we're getting this week. Let's talk about what's coming from the future. We have quite a lot of content for us to look at. In the future, sometime in August, we should be getting season 28 that should bring along the new survivor, the cheerleader. We don't really know how soon that will be. Probably will be the 1st or 2nd essence, not the 3rd third one. What we do know is we know a little bit of information about what's coming with the rank rewards for season 28. The confirmed thing that's coming from the rank accessory rewards is the Esther accessory. We know that Naiad is confirmed in a Q&A that I believe Netties did, that Naiad's going to be getting the S tier. I'm very excited to see what they do. Naiad has had kind of a bit of a weird stop and start on releases of content for her. I don't really understand why. For Rumours, we expect Ripper and Perfumer to be getting the A tier rank accessories. So if you manage to play a lot of rank next season, you'll be able to get these in the rank essences. There are rumors, as far as I know, I'm not sure if this is confirmed, that there's an upcoming change to the intimacy feature. This is the friendship feature where you can send letters and little quills to your friends to be able to increase your friendship, to unlock kind of friendship flames or whatever they were called. And you can also get that label of I'm this person's best friend or something like that. There's going to be an addition of a new type of label that you can get, as far as I can tell, called Confidant. I'm not sure if this is above best friend or below or somewhere in between. Upon unlocking this Confidant feature, you'll be able to get a special reward when you are at a certain level of friendship. Of course, we've had some more reveals since last week's episode of more skins that we'll be getting for the Danganronpa crossover that's coming August 3rd. I want to say that if I'm correct there, I think I am. Last week, we got the announcements of Kokichi, Miu, and Rantaro skins, Acrobat, Toy Merchant, and Prisoner respectively, all coming in this crossover in the essence. But we also got revealed 2 more skins. We got another A tier reveal that is for novelist, and it's called Shuichi Saihara, and we got the S tier reveal that's for journalist, and it's called Kaedi Akamatsu. We're expecting the skin to bring along changes to Little Orphe. As you know, journalist has the ability to create little Orpheus that will then go to a pallet and then drop it, or can rescue from a chair. Those have been physically changed. As far as we know, these are still rumors, they're not confirmed yet, that they will change into the different Monokuma family members, that being Monotaro for Orpheus when he is rescuing, and Monosuke for the pallet dropping Orpheus. This will be very exciting. I'm unsure if this will come along with the skin itself or with an accessory, because there are rumors that she's going to be getting an accessory as well that is not upgradable as far as rumors go. As in the first Danganronpa crossover, they had an accessory that you could get for Guard 26 that was upgradable, but as far as we can tell, this one is not going to be upgradable. It could change the Orpheus into Monotaro and Monosuke, or it could just be part of the S tier and those just add some extra effects. I don't really know, but those are some rumors nonetheless. A lot of new and old players are joining the game with this new Danganronpa crossover event. So rank and quick match are going to be flooded with players with different skill levels. Some of them are going to be really new to the game. Some of them are going to have a lot of experience. Watch this video to make sure you don't make any mistakes in your matches.